What's good, fam? What's good? TCU with another video. Today I want to talk about a subject that, everybody is familiar with. I mean, you become familiar with it from the time you, 4, 5 years old until probably when you're about 60, 65, after you stop giving a fuck. And the subject I want to talk about is lies. And I made videos on this subject matter before. Matter of fact, I've done blog posts and written short essays on it. But it's what the world seems to live by and what the world seems to sustain itself on. Lies. I mean, for example, I'm listening to one of my favorite podcasts, really. Um, And the guy is, I'm not going to mention his fucking name, but the guy is on there and he's going on about, I think they were talking about Joy Reid and some shit that, her network is trying to get rid of her because, they're trying to purge all the black people off the major networks. I mean, they ain't trying to, they're actually fucking doing it. And it's been going on since what? Since Obama left office. They don't need Negro whisperers no more, I guess. But anyway, he was talking about Joy Reid. And I guess they're trying to get rid of her, like I said. And they're going back to '05 and '06 and digging up shit that she wrote in an old blog she had about gay people and 9/11. Now, I don't know if everybody's familiar with, but I do believe 9/11 was a goddamn inside job. I'm always believe that. I listened to and researched it way beyond just the loose change video. I went way beyond that. But my problem is when you get on a social media platform or you call yourself alternative media and you doing podcasts and you call yourself a progressive and you like fuck the establishment. Well, you can't have it both ways. To me, anybody with any goddamn sense and who was a grown person at the time 9/11 happened, knows that was some bullshit from start to finish. All you got to do is scratch the surface a little bit and the bullshit just come out. And all of these motherfucking so-called debunking videos, they didn't debunk shit. All they did was reinforce the official narrative. And if you question the official narrative, they say something wrong with you. If you say anything that don't go along with the official story, they say something wrong with you. But the official story is clearly a lie. It's just as big a lie as Lee Harvey Oswald killing JFK all by himself. It's just as big a lie as the Vietnam War, the starting of the Vietnam War. The reasons to go into Vietnam full force was a lie. And later on, these motherfuckers come out and admit they were lies. But by then, it's too goddamn late. The money been spent. The regimes have been changed. The people been killed. The money been took. You know what I mean? The people done got their feelings hurt, their ass whooped, and their money took. Like we used to say back in the day. And that's the same shit that's gonna happen with 9/11. But these motherfucking YouTubers and people come on, I don't know if they trying to not get banned by YouTube or they're not trying to lose subscribers or not trying to lose advertisers or what it is they're afraid of. They get on there and they quote and parrot the official story on one hand about Lee Harvey Oswald, about Osama bin Laden, about this, about that, and they on one hand, and then on the other hand, they call themselves progressive and say we need to be doing this and that with healthcare, and we need to be doing this and that with our defense budgets and stuff like that. You know, either you down with the establishment or you're not. You can't have it both ways. And like I said earlier, anybody that take half a look at that shit at 9/11 would know that it's bullshit. Anybody that take half a look at JFK's assassination and MLK's assassination and all of the other big events that happened in the history of the United States knows that most of it is bullshit. and the real story never gets out. And the further back in time, I mean, the more time goes by, the more the official story is believed. And anybody who questions the official stories is labeled a motherfucking nut, a conspiracy theorist. And y'all know I already said, even the official story is a conspiracy. I mean, motherfuckers got together to come up with the goddamn thing that really happened. That's a conspiracy. They conspired to do that. You know, but if you question it, you a conspiracy theorist. And that is different. Somehow. It just don't make no motherfucking sense. These people walk around with a bad case of cognitive dissonance and they act like they don't know it or act like you can't tell that that's what it is. And that shit getting on my motherfucking nerves. I just think that if you're gonna be a truth teller, be a goddamn truth teller. Don't worry about what they call you, because you know you can't be in this for the money, because ain't no real money in it. Ain't no real money in it. You can't be in this for the real money. You're supposed to be in this to get information out to people, to tell people what's really being done to them, and let people know that they're being fed a line of bullshit. That people pissing in their face and telling them it's raining. And that's what's happening. And with me, I just think that that's how everybody should be living. Just think about how different the world would be. I mean, how totally different the world would be and what it would look like if we was all, if real history was brought to the forefront and all these lies were set aside. Just think about how different the world would be. You know what I mean? If the truth was the standard instead of these lies. You know what I mean? They say the truth is, history is written by the victor. He writing the truth, but he gonna write it in his own favor. He not gonna tell the truth. You know what I mean? Another one, like for example, in 1954 when we went into Iran and overthrew their democratically elected leader. We're supposed to be all about democracy, but if you don't elect the motherfucker we want you to elect, well, then we're going to go in and kick that motherfucker out. And we're going to give you our version of democracy. That's a lie. That is a lie. You know what I mean? And now we all upset because Iran wants nuclear, they're saying Iran wants nuclear weapons. I ain't heard Iran once say they wanted nuclear weapons. And if they do want them, so the fuck what? Everybody else got them. And what happens to countries that give up their weapons? The United States go in and bomb the fucking piss out of them and bomb them back to the Stone Age, like Libya. What they saying about North Korea? Oh, we should pursue the Libyan model. That just means go in and wipe the whole fucking country out. I don't see that happening. I still don't think it's going to happen, but that's what they're talking about. That's what Pompeo and John Bolton and Donald Trump and them boys want to go do. That's what they really want to go do. That one they ain't going to be able to do. But they definitely going into Iran. With or without Trump. And again, I used to think that he might get thrown out of office, but right now I don't see that happening either. I think the fucker's gonna be there at least this for the duration of his term. But aside from all that, stop with all the motherfucking lying. Stop with the goddamn trying to play both sides of the fucking fence. Take a goddamn stand. You know what I mean? Either you're a truth teller or you're not. You know, if you ain't in it to tell the truth, then you need to find yourself another motherfucking hobby. That's for real. But that's on the one hand. But on the other hand, it's almost like people enjoy being lied to. People enjoy having their motherfucking fears validated. You know what I mean? Because most people scared to begin with, and they like having their worst fears validated, so they can say they was right to be scared. And then people make money off of that and exploit that. I guess that might be what they're doing as well. I don't know. But the shit irking me. It's really getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? It really is. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to do that. And I don't give a fuck, like I said earlier, if I don't get no views. I'd rather, like John Henry Clark said, I'd rather be right and go to hell than to follow a bunch of fools into heaven. I really would. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. The piece behind me is a little oil painting experiment I did. I'm going to redo the whole thing, but I don't know. It's just a black man, a black Rasta man and his woman, you know what I mean, sharing a little quiet time. That piece I can reproduce in, in charcoal, but I like it in oil. It's available at tcedwards.com. Hit me up over there if you get a chance to. And I'm going to see you on the next one. TC, and I'm out.